Alan, chance to reflect on today's game. Disappointed on the scoreboard, but lots to be positive about.
Yeah, because we made a good start as well. I think the scoreboard probably at half-time skewed our rugby, particularly in the middle third of the field. Having said that, we brought pressure on ourselves, and Northampton, the calibre they had, they took their opportunities. But having said all of that, for me, the physical aspect of today, the young boys, the combinations, getting 80 minutes and get everybody on the field and coming off reasonably healthy was exactly what we wanted out of the exercise.
Was it probably particularly frustrating at half-time that the scoreboard was so much in favour of Northampton when perhaps the game hadn't been like that? It was a case of perhaps lost possession, split moment incidents, and Northampton were taking the chances.
Yeah, and there's a little bit of experience involved in that, there's no doubt, and when you've made a mistake, what do you do next? Do you chase that with something more difficult, more complex, or do you just go back to some basics? But that's the learning, and within that learning you want to see progression when these situations arise again, because a number of these boys are going to be involved down the line in Pro 14.
And you looked at the lineup, a lot of youngsters, a lot of untried combinations, a lot of boys looking to build on what they've done during pre-season. So how do you think they fared? Plenty that you can look at and think, yeah, we're heading in the right direction?
Yeah, for us as a coaching group, we know the elements of the game that we've been focusing on, and the elements that maybe we're going to be a little bit underprepared for today. I thought in attack, as I say, we managed the middle third well, with good shape. Sam Davis put us into good positions. In defence, I feel we were more aggressive, and we got some rewards from that aggression. So, it lets us know where we are and the elements of the game that we need to work on. And equally, a few boys who've been training really well during pre-season and performing consistently, I thought they stood out today.
Next up for us, it's Saracens. A different kind of challenge up in London. Will there be a similar lineup? Will there be a few more familiar faces coming back into the reckoning?
Yeah, some of the more senior boys, more experienced players join us next week, and they'll integrate into the team aspects of our training schedule with a view to be involved against Saracens and help prepare us for that important Pro 14 game against Edinburgh at the end of August.
And it's important to remember, we've touched on it previously, Edinburgh is the target, and then week on week, so we're focusing on where we are come the end of the season, not where we are in August.
Yeah, and today was very much about that. It's about building our squad, building experience for some of these players against top end for the first time ever. And as a result of that, you want to get a return. That's where your confidence comes from, when you reflect back on the game. And yes, there'll be aspects that we know we need to address, but there'll be instances as well where we'll go, we've created an opportunity there. With that confidence, maybe I'll throw the pass the next day and take the opportunity.
Bridgend, summer's afternoon today in the rain. Different environment next week, heading to Portugal for training camp. What's the thinking behind that? What do you want to try and get out of it?
Obviously, it's an opportunity for us to go away and really hothouse what we are as a club in terms of our rugby, but also in terms of our culture. Like today at Bridgend's been absolutely fantastic. Our welcome's been superb, and fair play to our supporters for turning out in the numbers that they did in a typical summer's day in the middle of August.